microphone on, sexy voice activate like what it do. This is the Michael versus Marvelous podcast. If you can see it, it's right back there. And for those that's listening, make sure you go subscribe to the Michael versus Marvelous YouTube channel, and you can see all this in entirely. But if you're listening, you know I love you and I appreciate you. This is episode 144. And it's mental health awareness month. And I, it's quarantine. Excuse me, it's COVID-19. There will be no Mr. Red Cup. I will be drinking water today. When I talk about mental health, I just don't feel like it's right to bring out my red cup. And be drinking alcohol and talk about mental health. For all those that don't know, I'm Michael. I suffer from mental health. I have many podcasts that's on here talking about my struggle with depression, my mental health. I'm very open and honest with it. I don't lie. I don't sit around and act like I don't have issues, because I do. I wear it proudly. I'm here to help. A lot of people has been feeling some type of way because I said through this quarantine I found happiness, and I haven't really been super depressed and down like how everyone else is. And it's like never to minimize or discredit what anyone else has got going on. Me personally, let me take this out. Me personally, I just feel like I'm in a good place. Do I still suffer from depression? Yes, I'm depressed because I can't go to Minnesota to see my family. For those that know me, I am a ultimate grandma's boy. My grandmother is my mom, which we all know I lost my mom when I was 3. So my grandmother is my mom and one of my best friends. So of course I want to see her. So yes, my depression sets in. But I have been doing tips, and I have been doing things, talking to my therapist, interacting with my bros, playing the video game, doing all these things to help me not go down that road. Because Lord knows, not have been able to get my hair cut. Look at me. I look like a grizzly Adam, and I've been handling it the best way I can. So when I catch myself going down that road, I self-care myself. But at the end of the day, oh yeah, check this out. If y'all can see it, get y'all one of them trusty phone cases. It's in the description below. I had to throw that in there. But when I catch myself going down that road where it's like, oh man, I'm super depressed. Oh, I'm losing myself. Oh, I'm losing my way. Or I don't feel like doing anything. I reach out to people, my therapist. If I can't reach out to my therapist, I jot things down in my journal, or I put them in my phone, and I'll wait till I get into a group chat with my brothers, or I'll wait till I talk to my sister, and I run those things by her and let her know, hey sis, this is going on. I'll talk to people. I don't sit and try to act like I have it all figured out. Because the moment I start doing that, then that's when I start to minimize, like, oh, it's nothing. I can sweep that under the rug. That's not it. But deep down inside, that's not the answer. So I feel I do best when I express myself to people, let people know what's going on, talk about it with people, and let people know what's going on with me. And I just feel like when we are going through this, we need to let people know what's going on. We need to let the people know that's around us, the close to our family, that we're good, especially in the African American community. Let me talk to y'all first, the African American community. I have many podcasts. Mental Health 1, 2, and 3. Black men with mental health. I talk about it. So many people reach out to me and they be like, yo, Michael, yo, Marvelous, I want to just thank you for being open with this and not caring about the backlash or how people gonna use this against you, or how people, like, I don't, that doesn't affect me. Because at the end of the day, I'm comfortable with myself, and I know that I have to make sure I'm telling and helping people. Because at the end of the day, when I was at my lowest, I didn't have no one. I couldn't go to people. I couldn't just go and be like, yo, I'm experiencing this. This is how I feel. I hate myself. Or I'm abusing pain pills. Or I'm alcoholic. I couldn't say that. Did some of my friends and family members know that? Yes, they did. I'm pretty sure they did. But I was so good at being a chameleonaire, or when I feel like they figure me out, oh, I change it up on them. Like, no, it's good. It's good. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Everything's good. Everything, everything wasn't okay. And imagine, excuse me, imagine this happening, this pandemic happening 4 years ago. I am doomed. I am doomed. YouTube, Spotify, iHeart, Apple, the whole shebang that listen, I am doomed. Because I wasn't seeing a therapist. I wasn't telling my friends and my family what was going on. I wasn't. They didn't know what was going on with me. They didn't, because I was never telling. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't letting nobody know. But now, the global pandemic hit. Man, I need a barber. The global pandemic hit. I'm more comfortable with letting the world know what's going on with me, and letting my friends and my family members know, and being that shoulder to cry on for someone else. Being not, when I see people laying down breadcrumbs, I see people expressing themselves that they're having mental, I reach out to them, whether they let me or not. I can sleep good at night or anytime I want to sleep, knowing that I helped someone. I reached out. Even if they said, man, leave me the fuck alone. Excuse my language. If they's like, dude, leave me alone. Pardon me. Man. If they like, dude, leave me alone. This what happens when you do a lot of talking. If they like, dude, leave me alone. At least I know I help. Because I've been there. Where there was nobody, I say it again, there was nobody there for me. So many people think that when people talk about mental health, they're doing it for clout, or they're looking for sympathy. F no. If someone comes out and says, listen, I'm depressed, I need y'all help, be there for them people. Don't sit back and be like, oh, they're doing it for clout. Do they not know what mental health? Bullshit, mental health is real. You looking at it directly. Don't let, because I'm nice and I say, oh, I found peace, I found happiness. I am mental health. I'm here to break the fucking stigma. I'm a African American male who deal with it and not afraid. I took the mask off. It's somewhere in the Pacific Ocean. For all I care. I ain't put that mask on yet. Again. Even when I feel like I don't want to tell people, oh, I'm about to rant. When I tell people I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me. That's my pride telling me, put the damn mask on. Be a real one. Where they do that at? Where do they do that at? I will be Bozo the Clown to put a mask on and mask my, man, I don't care if anyone called me sensitive, if they call me a punk, if they say I talk about mental health for clout, if they say I'm doing it for attention. I don't give a rat's ass. Trust me, shit is dead. I pay it no mind. That's why when I hear people reaching out and I hear people crying out for help and I see people sad, I'm the first to be like, hey, I'm here for you if you need help. If you need someone to talk to. I started off this relationships and mental health is a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing here now. I consider myself an expert because I see a therapist. My therapist schooled me. I'm an advocate for this. I'm always learning and making sure I'm staying on top of what's going on because I suffer from it. I experience it all the time. I know what it's like to be having anxiety. I know what it's like to have the thoughts that I don't like to say when you want to harm yourself and you don't feel worthy and you don't feel good enough. I know what that's like. I've been there. When quarantine first hit, I was there. I was back having those flashbacks and having those nightmares, which was, I wouldn't even sleep. Oh, I'm talking it. I wasn't even sleep, y'all. And I was having nightmares. I was I was missing my kids. I was swamped. I was literally depressed. I told the world. I let it be known. The people that reached out to me, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart forever. I don't listen. When I talk about what I'm going through, I want to make sure I let everyone know this. And I want my people that's suffering from mental health to pay. Use me. I'm gonna guide you through this. Do not let if no one reach out to you, do not let if you don't get a like and all that, because somebody's gonna see it and somebody's gonna kind of all it takes is one person. All it takes is one person to show you that they care about you. Can save your life. I've saved a lot of lives. I don't even like talking about that because when it gets that far, that means that person was ready to do something bad to themselves and I have to swoop in and just talk them out of it. I don't want it to ever get that far. The moment you see someone and listen to everyone, I promise you, that suffer from mental health, when you see someone reach out to you, do not act like you macho lady or macho man or you have it all figured out. Hear those people out. Hear them out. If it's me, if it's a complete stranger, if it's anyone, hear them out. Because the moment the moment I say it and someone hits me back, I'm all attention. No matter how I feel. Hey, I'm here to talk to you, Michael. I'm here to talk to you, Marvelous. Let's do it. Okay? And I need you to be quiet and just listen. Zip it up. Because that person's showing that they care about me and my well-being. I'm telling y'all, it's so many people I don't reached out to that I know that needs help and they automatically put their guards up and they don't want to hear me out because they not trying to break the stigma. I'm gonna go over some things. Let me pull up my little trusty thing right here. It's excuse me. So some of the things that I want to tell people, some tips that I got off of the website. Go to be kind to your mind. Tips to cope with stress during COVID-19. 1, pause, breathe. Notice how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Notice how you feel. 2, take breaks. Take breaks. If you feel like you working a lot and work is stressing you out, if you're working from home and you have a lot, take a break. Take a step back from it. Take a step back from it. Do not let this work stress you out. Especially if you know you suffer from anxiety and you suffer from mental health. Take a step back. Take a step back from it. That's 2. Oh man, I've been talking too much. 3, make time to sleep, to exercise. I have been saying this all in the description below for the people that watch the YouTubes. Tips on what to do during quarantine. Listen, I missed the gym. That was helping with my membrane in every way because I felt like I was about to lose my mind. So I'm like, let me get into the gym. I'm always dealing with students. I'm always creating content. I'm always doing this. Let me feel the burn. COVID-19 hit. COVID-19 hit. That's what hit. COVID-19. Stopped it. Reach out. That's 4. Reach out, man. Reach out to a friend. Reach out to an ex. Reach out to someone that you know that will put you in a good mind frame, that will help you get over the hump that you in. Don't be afraid to reach out to these people. I learned that I reach out to people. And when people reach out to me, I don't never hit them with the why you hit me up for? Why do you reach out to me? Like it's a lot that I have learned through this quarantine. Cause I used to be that guy I haven't talked to you in forever. Why you hit me up? What you want? Why are you on my line? That person may need you to help them. You might be the person that they need to help to save their life, to make them laugh or to say something funny to cheer them up. Reach out to people. Don't be afraid. Reach out. Hit them up. Do not be afraid to reach out to people. Let's see. What was the last one? That was 4, 5. Seek help, man. Seek help. I say that a lot. I put the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline in the description below, or maybe have it pop up anywhere somewhere over here for people can see it that's watching the video, and for the people that's listen to the podcast. That like I said before, that only listen to the podcast. I need to bring y'all asses over here and watch this video and see this handsome grizzly Adam face, to be exact. But I'm gonna put all that stuff down there. It's just like this mental health month. It's like I got a lot of slack. Got a lot of flack because I kind of like been breezing through it. Like I posted on my Facebook. It's like I have so much of this content to talk about. There's so much of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to be like I'm always here, but when I talk about this stuff, it's like I still have those memories of when I went through things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love to help people, but when I talk about it, it's still, I still have to think, I have to open up Pandora box and talk about things that I've been through that wasn't fun. You know, but I love to help my people. But I have to let people know, it's like, the month's not over. You gotta let me mentally get there to do it. Because I'm always repping mental health. I want everybody to know that. That's why I give out the tips. That's why I drop these videos. That's why I'm saying things to do during quarantine. Because people like us, the people with the mental health, we got this. We got this. Trust me. We will break the stigma. We got this. This is not a white and a black thing. It's a we. We all, mental health has no color. No matter what color you is. You know what I'm saying? It's every, like, 1 in 5 people will experience mental health in a lifetime. You know how many people's in the world? There's a lot of us. There's a lot of us. So mental health is real. It's a real thing. So, yes, man, it's like, so I have to like pick and choose on how I address this and how I talk about it, especially when I found peace and I found happiness and I'm navigating through this thing we call COVID-19 when shit gets real. Yeah, I'm depressed. But I don't have to drop every content on that. Because I'm always here to help. You know what I'm saying? I used to be, I got this podcast. You should go check this episode out. I got this show right here. Like, if you go look at my YouTube, there's a whole lot of self-care videos and, you know, podcasts. You can go check it out. In my mind, I was kind of rude. Because it was like I was dissing them off to the content instead of trying to actually sit there and talk, because I'm like, listen, I'm happy. I'm in a good place. I'm not trying to go down that road. But like I said earlier, if a person's reaching out to me, that means that they I make them laugh. They trust me. They understand that I'll make it right for them. I'll steer them in the right direction. So why the hell should I say, go check out a podcast? Go check out my YouTube. Like, you could do all that once we get through the nitty gritty. Then I could be like, hey, if you ever catch yourself being down, I got you. I'm here. Here's what you listen to. But I can't just make that be the first thing that I do. That's some asshole shit. That's not the move. I'm very honest. I tell when I that's what separates me from a lot of people, is I admit to shit when I'm wrong. Like, so yes, when people's hitting me up like, bro, I need to talk to you about mental health, I was saying, hey bro, I got a podcast. I got a bunch in. If you go to the playlist, I was just like, I was promoting the podcast and the brand, but I was like, but I wasn't really thinking that, like, they coming to me, they could care less about that. They coming to me because they know that they could count on me. So when I start seeing stuff like that, it's when I start to realize, like, I don't have to always address it all the time, but I gotta make sure that I be there for my people. I gotta make sure that I stick to my gun when I say I'm there, because it's, trust me, my emails, and I get text messages and calls all the time. I'll be up for hours talking to people. I'm there for my peoples, but when I'm like, it's like this. I'm happy. Mental health is a big part of my life, but I'm happy. So I was thinking I was worrying way more about my happiness than helping people. Until I sat back and I thought about it, I'm like, okay, I don't have to do a mental health video every single day. But I cannot turn my back on mental health just because I'm fucking happy. See, I cannot turn my back on the mental health and the people that's struggling because I'm happy. I just don't have to talk about it every day, but I have to be there for the people that's struggling. Because like I've said early in the podcast, early in this video, I didn't have that luxury of having a therapist and having a therapist teach me things to help and to talk about on my podcast and to give me the tools on what to do and how to help people when they are saying certain things like that I used to say. You feel me? So it's like, if I have the tool and the tool is to help somebody, I get it. I want to be happy doing this quarantine lockdown, the house arrest that we are on. But at the end of the day, it's bigger than me. I want to save a life because I helped a lot of people. So why stop now? Because I'm happy. Like, I know if something's too much for me now. If it's too much, then that's when I be like, hey, can I recommend you to somewhere else? Can I try to help them find the help they need because it's too much for me? But at the end of the day, I should never be like, hey, yeah, I got a podcast. I got a bunch of episodes on mental health. Nah, that was asshole shit. I can honestly sit here and admit that on my podcast. It was some asshole shit for me to do that to people. That's just not cool. It's not. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, as far that those who know me, I'm always gonna keep it real. I'm gonna tell the truth. I will not do that again. So when people reach out to me, I'm gonna continue to monitor and watch. Sometimes I get on social media to see what my peoples are doing. Because if I see something that's alarming, listen. If I see something that's alarming, yeah, everything's okay. I just seen your post. I want to make sure everything's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me. I'm not, excuse me. Woo, man. I'm not going to sit there. I was doing bad things in other videos. But that's just who I am. You know what I'm saying? I just had got, like, man, my happiness is way more, my happiness, I can't be out here super sad over that. But then when I sat back and I thought about it, like, that's not the move, bro. Of course, I want everybody to listen to the podcast and to watch these videos and hit that subscribe button and to buy the merch and to show love. But it's bigger than me. If I know your health is on the line. If your health is on the line, that's all that matters to me. There's no need for, of course, I want to be happy. But you can't say that you're going to help the people. You can't say that you're going to be there for the people and you be saying, man, I got to worry about my happiness. You can be happy, but you still got to help people. Because if people reaching out to me, that means that they believe in me and they need my help. So like if I reach out to you, I reach out to anybody. If I hit you up, I don't care if I haven't talked to you in years. If I hit you up, that means there's something about you that can save my life, that can make me and put me in a better mind frame. Even if it's a good or a bad thing, I still might need you. And your charisma, maybe it's your voice, maybe it's something you say to me that can possibly steer me in the right way. Be there. That's if a ex-boyfriend, an ex-girlfriend, anybody, if you know that they're struggling with mental health, you can know if a person's struggling from mental health or if they're approaching from being toxic. If you don't know that by now, hey, you need to do some self-evaluation on yourself or your judge of character. But if you was dealing with someone and you know that they got mental health issues and you know that they have anxiety, they had issues, and they hit you up and they be like, I need you, not in a relationship, so I just need to talk, put your pride to the side and help that individual, especially in a time right now, because this COVID-19, this quarantine lockdown is real as ever. It's real. It's real. I don't care who hits me up. If you're an ex and you hit me up for if you having mental health issues, the door is open. But if you approaching me and it ain't about mental health and I know you coming with some BS, then I gotta be an a-hole. I have to. But if it's about mental health and you need a shoulder to cry on, you need someone to talk to, kaboom! I'm here. But like I said, if it gets too much, I know to open up my mouth and be like, hey, this is too much. Let's try to help you get somewhere if you can get better help than that. That's it. That is it. Like, this podcast has been dope because I'm here for everybody. I want everybody, and I just want people that's suffering and going through it to look at this black face and be like, he's going through it too. I ain't got shit figured out. Life is still hard. If you listen to the last podcast that I just did, I talk about it. I miss outside. I miss the pool parties. I miss my family. The only thing that it is, I just know to self-care myself now. You never know, I could probably wake up tomorrow and be hella depressed. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. And if that happened, best believe it, I'm going to let y'all know. You bet your bottom dollar y'all going to know what's going on with me. Huh? Y'all my peoples. That's what I'm saying. To all the people that reached out to me before and I was saying, oh, I'm happy, I'm in a good place. Go check out this right that's on my hat. I apologize. From the bottom of my heart. That was an a-hole move of me. I should have been there because I was there before. I should have been there. So that, with that being said, like I said, I want to apologize to all the people that when they reached out to me, I said, go check out the podcast, go check out the YouTube, aka dismissing them, not knowing that they needed me. You feel me? So I want to apologize for that. And like I said, I want to do my shout outs. True Life Podcast, True Light Podcast, Keeping Tabs with Tabs Podcast. What else am I forgetting? This podcast, Michael vs. Marvelous, SCK Photograph, Sam Designs. Who else am I forgetting? Regular Mom 007, K with the Pop. Who else am I forgetting? Man, I hate when I don't write these down. And I said that to myself. I was getting myself for not remembering. Vault Lashes. Vault Lashes. I'm put all that stuff in the description below. Go show my sis some love. If you want to get your lashes, you know what I'm saying? Get your boop, 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 whatever you want to do. What else? I'm forgetting. What? And it's what's crazy. Shop El Zora. Let me see. Because I didn't write this. This was one I didn't write down. I just know, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot about the mental health, so I can do this without having to write stuff down. But I should have. That's me. Man, something else I'm forgetting. I mean, it's always another podcast. I drop it. I'm gonna start dropping Twitch. My Twitch, Michael vs. Marvelous Gaming on Twitch. I just figured it out. Woo woo woo. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of live podcasting on their live content, playing some video games, doing reactions to things that's live, give people the chance to chat with me. I'm just figuring that out, so I'm excited about doing that. Because those who don't know, if you're new to the channel, if you're new to the podcast, how I got started was the radio, and that was my second love besides teaching. It's radio, being live. So being on Twitch, it's the live react. It's live. I'm not editing that. I'm not waiting 2 days to drop it or a month to drop it. It's coming out right now. So like I said, all that stuff will be in the description. I might be popping up on the screen. You never know. I'm getting good with this editing stuff. But like I said, Vault Lashes, make sure you go show that love. Go show everything that I talk about. I support them wholeheartedly. So I think y'all should too. Go show them love. Go run it up. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I feel Mars, by the way. And like I said, do not put that mask on. Let's break that stigma. We got this. I got this.